Put your hands up. Put your hands up. What? Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Get out the van. Spread them. I was going to get on, but I saw this happening and I was like, okay, let's get on. The cops are following him, but the cops didn't have their lights on. They were just following this guy. 2 cop cars. Look at that. Look at all the cops, bro. What's going on, man? Okay, we have to put the protests on pause. Why the protesters? Yo, he climbed out of the window? What the? What's wrong with this dude? I guess the door doesn't work. Spread him. I have no notifications, broskies. I got a notification. I got a notification too. What are you talking about, Mel? Is it ice? Ice raid? Man, I just got an order for some cough drops, some medicine. Just my throat. What happened? And where's the protesters to help this guy? Poke said, you better not touch my candy. Damn, they rolled deep on him. What's the want? What happened? By the way, breaking news. Okay, so apparently they're saying 2 airport employees have been arrested for leaking videos of the tragic Washington D.C. aircraft collision. So they leaked it to CNN. 2 people arrested. That would have been kind of cool if we got a chase out of it. LAPD is following a vehicle in Central Division. KTLA is right with it. Over there. Person being taken into custody.
All right, that's clear. We'll go back to the. Let's go back to the 101 freeway. Those marches are already there.
Back to the marches. So they're going strong, man. Those people out there.
And they got him in custody.
They haven't stopped. Wow. With those crowds. Well, they're kind of spread all over the place, I guess. There's a lot of people still by like this freeway. You see this person here. Still by like this freeway and bridge area. A bunch of people around the sides of it, and you see all that smoke coming. I think that's coming from a vehicle, maybe doing circles or donuts or something. There's the cops right there.
They're saying officers are taking bottles here at Aliso and Los Angeles Street.
Taking bottles. I guess they're getting bottles thrown at them. You know, besides the immigration protests, I've heard a lot of them saying F12, meaning F cops.
Not too far from it.
In the name of humanity, we refuse
up like
something. There's the smoke right there.
You keep going forward.
There's the smoke. I want to see what they're doing. That's what I want to know. Are they peeling out? Is that what they're doing? Isn't that messing up the tires? I guess I don't care. Poncho. I haven't worn a poncho in a long ass time, man. Yeah, back in the day. LAPD chopper. I have a clip I'm going to show you in a bit too. Oh yeah, did notifications work? That's what I wanted to see. I can't even add. Apparently it did work. What the heck? I can't even, I don't even know anymore. I thought I had it figured out, but I don't. Let me remove that. Vatos locos. Oh, someone's getting arrested? Oh, no. Where's he seeing that at? Vatos locos.
Wars
Muchachos.
in New York.
Oh, RT Media. That guy didn't want to get permission yesterday, I heard, to streamers. So I didn't want to bother streaming the guy, the IRT Media. I mean, I haven't asked. If I asked, he probably would say okay, but I don't know if he would or not, but I heard he's been telling people no. But, you know, I guess people are doing it anyway. They've been out there for hours since this morning. Are you still sick too? Still snot everywhere, but it's thin. Damn, man. What's going on? What kind of manufactured virus is spreading around? Hey, Jan, how you doing? For me, I just feel like this like tickle in my throat. Pause. Like this little tickle, itchy, scratchy thing. And sometimes it goes away. I don't feel it at all. And then it comes back and I start coughing and stuff. And then it goes away, comes back.
Top of the 4, you got it.
Yo, Final Destination to traumatize another generation.
Thank you.
I haven't watched the trailer yet. I thought about watching it. The trailer for the new Final Destination coming out. They got food vendors out there still. Make the money. Let's see what else here we got.
Pictures only, okay.
In the name of humanity, we refuse to something. America. America. Apparently Canadians. Oh, well, I thought actually Trump had. Tammy posted something where Trump and Trudeau came to an agreement or something. Canada caves just like Mexico, promises to send nearly 10,000 frontline personnel to protect the border. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has released a very similar post on X as Mexican President Claudia has. All right. You guys can not have to worry about your whatever it is that was going to go up in prices. Just negotiations, making deals, protecting the border. Ooh, they're saying White House prepares executive order to end Department of Education.
Administration is closing up the Department of Education in Washington, D.C., and sending all education and education work and needs back to the states. We want them to run the education of our children because they'll do a much better job of it. You can't do worse. We spend more money per pupil by 3 times than any other nation, and yet we're absolutely at the bottom. We're one of the worst. So you can't do worse. We're going to end education coming out of Washington, D.C. We're going to close it up. All those buildings all over the place, and you have people that in many cases hate our children. We're going to send it all back to the states. Thank you very much. And one other thing I'll be doing very early in the administration is closing up the Department of Education.
There you have it.
Okay,
Yeah.
you got it.
Los Angeles Street and West Aliso, St. LAPD officers are getting bottles thrown at them. I guess they're moving on now. The crowd is moving. So there was this guy earlier, if you saw the thumbnail. This guy, a man has climbed onto a sign of the 101 freeway at a pro-illegal immigration protest against ICE. There's the cops. Uh-oh. All for the cause. Cops, not too happy. La policía. El 12. Just in. Yeah. CNN Scott Jennings shuts down WAPO's Catherine Rampel after she said Trump got rolled by Canada and Mexico. At one point, Rampel laughed after Jennings mentioned all the fentanyl deaths from the open borders.
Is here for people saying, look, the market bounced back. No tariffs were put into place. Trump got what he wanted. All's well. We'll do this again.
Oh, crap. I closed it by accident. No. Is that K-Dubs? K-Dubs, he needs some milk.
Oh, somebody. Oh, he needs some milk.
Hey, Christina. The higher the socks, the downer. Ooh. Yo, he's peeling out. Those tires are going to be, aren't they going to be trashed? Man. It's crazy. Those vendors got to be making a killing, though. Let me send out a little email blast. It's Black History Month too, ain't it? Like this protest took over everything, though. Nobody's even talking about that. Okay, they're marching through the cars. Where are they heading to now? Mm-hmm. I said Wade Wilson's like engaged or getting married or something. I'm not sure if it's a man or a woman that he's getting engaged to, but look at that getting in the back, riding out, peeling out. Oh, they got a large speaker too. Huge speaker on the back top of the car. Zoom in, capture his face for later to report it to the cops. Pete said, thank you for the 5. We'll mod for green card. Protesters marching to show Trump who's boss. We're not going to take it. I wonder if they're going to do this all week. Or is it just today, yesterday and today? I was telling my mother, I was like, oh yeah, there's all these protests going on. And she told me there was one guy that said he doesn't have the time to do it. He has rent and stuff to pay. He has other shit to do. That's what he said. We got time to protest. Peeling out, peeling out. I wonder. What do you mean leave the stream up? Leave the stream up? Yeah, at least I don't know if I should watch the Final Destination, man. I don't know. At least maybe I should wait to watch the trailer. I've watched all of them. I don't know if I should watch the trailer. Air fryer, how you doing? Make sure I'm looking at the right. Oh. I think I was looking at the wrong chat. The old chat is still open from the last stream. Oh my gosh. Let me pop this out. Oh, that he was saying that from the last time. Leave this instead of just ending the stream, leave the stream up. Was it good?
Call you.
Cash flow burning tires.
All right, we're going to Universal. Will do. Thank you.
Where are they going? I think this is another chopper. Oh, there you are there. Okay, cool. Hey, Air Fryer. I just want to see. Did NBC go live? Did that thing go live? Planned protests across America on February 5th. Wow. Oh, Fox just went on, I think. Yeah, Fox went on a couple minutes ago. We can watch Fox. I don't know if Stu's still there. He went home for the day. There's no audio. Wow. Yeah, I was thinking, man, like the vendors have got to be making a killing. Even the local businesses in the surrounding area, whoever manufactured those flags, you know, you can make a really good hustle out of this. If you go out there, I mean, I don't know what their laws are and stuff, you know, but you know, go out there, hustle some drinks, go buy a 24 pack of water, cool them off, freeze them. I mean, if you even just, you should sell more than $1, but if you sold it at $1, you get 24 bucks. Or you put $1.50 maybe. Make a killing out there. They got a circle, like a drum circle going on here. Yeah. I mean, I know some of these cars seem to be with the crowd, but I wonder about the cars that aren't with the crowd that are just stuck in there. We sell some Modelos. Yo, you would make a kit, right? Modelo, if you had that, just sold it. They'll stop when they're right and bills are due. Yeah, you could buy some flags, upcharge it, sell it to the crowd. It's a guy here with his kids crossing, or a lady who crossing with the kids. The one thing they're not letting happen is these people get on the freeway. They don't want them blocking the freeway. Sell some flags, sell some merch, make some shirts. Wow. They've been out there at least, I don't know, I'd say 8 hours. I mean, they've been there Cali time since like early morning, like 11 or something, 10, 11 in the morning. And I think that's why I've been getting off and taking little breaks, because I really think this is probably going to go on till like last night, like late night. I called it last night. Last night at some point I just went to bed. Let me just hear this for a second. Oh, there we go. Non-stop for hours. So the Trump tariffs on Canada and Mexico paused for 30 days. So they've temporarily made some type of agreement. I guess they have to work more things out. They're requesting a sound truck in the area of Los Angeles and 101. Requesting a sound truck. Are they going to blast people with sound? Let me see. Ooh. Bruh. A sound truck. Look at this thing. What, they're going to blast them with more noise, I guess? The sound truck is a vehicle equipped with a public address system. Maybe they're just going to talk to them. I thought they were going to try to like torture them, playing something really loud, some type of music. And loudspeakers typically used to play recorded messages at a high volume to the public while driving through a residential area. They're used by many countries by groups to disseminate political messages, such as Canada. Okay. Maybe they're just going to tell them to disperse. I thought they were going to try to like torture them and play some type of music really, really loud, or some like a type of siren or some high pitch, whatever. It's going to make their ears hurt. I guess not. Maybe they just have a message. Please leave. DARPA. Thought they're going to bring some like supersonic sound device to disperse them. You know, up it up a notch. Take it up a notch. Sound truck is the tech term LRAD is a vehicle with a giant directional speaker that is strong enough to pop your eardrums. That's what they should do. Pop the eardrums. Play something high pitched. God, Don Lemon.
First of all, Kanye.
Don Lemon replied to Kanye West. So I forgot Kanye West got pissed off at Don Lemon for I don't remember what. I don't remember why he got pissed. He got pissed off at him for something. And supposedly Kanye West was going to go to Trump's inauguration, but they wanted him to write an apology again for anti-Semitism, so he didn't do it.
First of all, Kanye.
In his face.
Yay. Whatever your name is.
He's getting spicy ever since he left CNN.
I did not start a rumor about you being kicked out of the Grammys. Actually,
oh, that's what it was. So the whole thing yesterday, we talked about the Grammys, that supposedly he was kicked out of the Grammys. Apparently they're saying it's not true. They just got up and left.
Corrected it. I saw someone on your team who asked me to correct it because it had been reported everywhere. So, first of all, get your shit straight.
Look at him. He's cursing. He's sassy. He's doing the zoom in and zoom out of the camera shit that these kids do.
It everywhere. So, first of all, get your shit straight. And you, of all people, calling me a coon? Negro. That Make America Great Again hat must be too tight on your head.
Yo! What is going on with this guy? He's let loose. He just doesn't care anymore. Now he's not with CNN. Wow. That guy's something else. Oh my God. I love it. Wow. Damn, bro. Kanye's about to spiral now, I guess, on Twitter. Let's see what else is going on. Oh yeah, we talked about the 2 arrested for leaking the DC video. That's crazy. They leaked the video out of the crash. Oh, this is the other clip. Kanye West had aired Don Lemon while he was at the Grammys. Did you say something?
Kanye, the number 1 artist you want to put on right now? Give me a second, I'm focused.
Yo, did you see he did like the motion like cut this guy? I don't want him here. Cut this weirdo. I don't want this guy on me. They just walked
interviews.
up.
No interviews. Kanye.
Wow. I didn't even know Don Lemon was there. The intersection, let me double check and find out. I just had it up somewhere. LA Scanner probably has it. So the sound truck was arrested in the area of Los Angeles and 101. And then Los Angeles Street and West Aliso Street, LAPD officers getting bottles thrown at them. I think it's in that area. I mean, I think this is the 101 freeway. Don Lemon. Let's see if I can find any other live feeds. Bro. Camera got really bad all of a sudden. Protests. The desperate deep state is planning false flag terror attacks against migrant protesters.
Coming to kill the black people. We needed an up because the Democrats said, I played the clips hundreds of times, said Trump's coming to kill the migrants. He's coming to kill the black people. We needed an uprising. He's coming to kill black men with the army, Carville, all of them, CNN, MSNBC, all the talking heads for months before the election, and then for months when he was president-elect. And then right on time, it's all ramping up. This is the battle for the future of this country and the world. And it's irregular, asymmetrical warfare, economic, cultural attacks everywhere. Again, it makes no sense. Trump's going to go murder black people. What? Trump's going to go murder migrants. What? Trump's sending the military to kill them.
Okay, that's Alex Jones. Who's going to school tomorrow? LAPD couldn't stop the protests. The protests in the USA are becoming huge. Damn, this is a crazy video. I don't know where this was at. A lot of people. Wow. Too many. What? Oh, look at the cops right here. They're kind of setting up a perimeter. Got another street blocked off there. Oh, no. Chopper lost it. Damn, somebody said worst protest ever. Why would you wave the Mexican flag? Oh, and burn the American flag. Oh, shoot. Check this out. On the smaller screen on the right. Hey. I'm sorry. We can't even see it. Burn the flag. Wow. I didn't see that happen. Looks like it's nighttime. Maybe that was from yesterday. Wow. Bring in the sound device. Let's go. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, this was from the first. That was in Oxnard, California. How did Beyonce win the Country Award, Country Music Award? What? Group is at about 1,000 people currently. They're saying the count of the protest, 1,000 people. Jack Killian. Okay, let's see what you got. Yeah. Airship estimate is 1,000 people. Massive. They're gonna be there all night long. Hey, Michael, what's up?
Sigan la cuenta y compartan el live.
The bandana almost looks like the Hamas bandana, but it says Mexico. Somebody with the flag at the bottom of the freeway.
Sigan la cuenta, mi gente, sigan la cuenta y compartan el live. Vamos a compartir el live todo. Vamos a apoyar.
I don't think I've ever seen this big a protest for the deportation stuff, even though there's been others that have done it bigger.
Gracias, Laura. Gracias por el apoyo.
This tweet is crazy.
Gracias a los que apoyan con esa rosita. Gracias.
Okay, so we have here, protesters are screaming outside of NYU hospital in NYC after President Trump blocked them from giving puberty blockers to multiple children via executive order. What? So they're pissed off they can't give the kids puberty blockers? Amazing. Let's take a look at that clip. It's insane, dude. Trans kids. Yeah, this is crazy.
Climate, despite political money and power being turned against them, we have their back. One more chant I'd like you to do with me. When children's lives are under attack, what do we do?
Oh,
stand up, fight back! When trans lives are under attack.
Oh my God. The people that are attacking kids talking about when children's lives are under attack.
What do we do?
What the? It's crazy.
Climate.
Wow. Damn. I guess it's real. NYC. Pablo Escobar. On December 2nd, 1993, Pablo Escobar, the drug lord whose empire revolutionized the global narcotics trade, was killed at the age of 44 following a violent manhunt in Medellin, Colombia. The latest episode of the Last Days podcast recounts his final days. I've seen a few documentaries on that. It was pretty good. The story is interesting. Pablo Escobar. He killed a lot of people, though. Let me see if there's a... protests. Where are these people protesting at? No audio. In Phoenix, too? Central Phoenix, they're protesting? Wow. The hell? Sounds like Islam. Oh. Wow, that's in Phoenix. Bunch of people protesting too out there. They gotta have like a large Facebook group or something, or some type of group chat somewhere. Sushi Jezebel. Thank you so much for the 5 members. Amazing. Thank you. Gracias. Si se puede. Let's see where else. Immigration protests in Central Phoenix. Wow. Taken to the streets over there. Let me check some of these other videos, these other TikTokers, see if they're on. Oh. So what do they want? I guess they want Trump to stop deportations, I guess. Oh, this guy's live. Let's see. This guy's out there too. But... Neon and Snake could get water thrown at them, pretending to ice deportations. Let's see.
I got you. I got you. Yes, sir. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Right there. Oh shit, thank you.
All right. Yeah.
What's up, big dog?
What's good,
How
man?
you doing, dog?
I'm doing good, dog. Viva la Mexico! Fuck yeah! What the fuck? Who the Oh. Who the fuck did that?
Yeah, hold on. We just got water bottles.
Sorry that happened.
Damn.
Take a picture
Yeah. Damn.
Students at the University of Nevada, Reno protests over mask man. Oh, that's old. Okay. Sound truck is about to give dispersal order. I want to hear. I want to see if we can hear it.
Gracias, Yolimar. Gracias por ese apoyo.
Maybe today they're not playing around so much.
Gracias, Autosaler Dallas. Muchas gracias, hermano. Gracias por esa rosa. Gracias. Gracias a todos por el apoyo.
Hola. Dispersal time. Hey, 1 second. They're here with the goods.
mira, hasta Cantinfla vino para acá. Los Ángeles en el downtown. Todas estas personas están en contra de las deportaciones. Vamos todos a seguir la cuenta, mi gente. Sigan la cuenta y compartan el like. Gracias a todos los que están apoyando. Gracias a todas esas personas que colaboran con un regalo y compartiendo el like. Sigan la cuenta, mi gente, sigan la cuenta. Gracias a todos por el apoyo, mi gente. Gracias a los que están apoyando. De corazón, muchas gracias. Vamos a seguir la cuenta y a compartir el like. Vamos a seguir la cuenta, mi gente. Sigan la cuenta. Compartan el like. Sigan la cuenta. Vamos a apoyarnos todos, mi gente.
All right, boys.
The alternative.
Oh, wait. Oh, what happened to the feed? All right, a couple things. Couple things. Look at that big bus coming in.
Vamos a seguir la cuenta, mi gente. Vamos a seguir la cuenta, compartir el like. Gracias a las personas que están apoyando.
What happened to the sound wave they're bringing? I'm waiting on that.
Okay, check this out, people. I'm creating this video to create awareness. Okay, we were without working. We are seasonal workers, so we've been out of work for about 4 or 5 months.
I also like the baby music in the background, like the music for the babies when they're going to sleep in the crib.
So we went to we received an assistance from the Department of Families. So they gave me a card with $500, and I am grateful. But what I want to tell you guys is that at the same time that I went, we are a family of 5, and they gave us $500, $100 each.
Yeah.
But what gets me is that at the same time, I went with a family from Venezuela, family of 5. I asked them, how much did you get? They gave them $3,500.
Damn, stacked up.
And this is why most American citizens are really pissed off. You know, we work hard, we paid our taxes, we contribute to society, and we are second-class citizens. Once again, I am grateful because I am spending my money and food for my home, you know, but we as Americans, we got $500. I guess I had to be an immigrant to get $3,500. And I'm serious, this is the truth. I ain't got no words.
Yeah.
That's how we're living. But you know what? Enjoy it, because this is not going to last for a long time.
Uh-oh, the ominous message. This is not going to last for a long time. They're coming.
Donald Trump, then that means that you voted for, if you voted for Donald Trump, then that means that you voted for people to be deported, and you voted for children to be taken away from their families, and you're racist, and you're a monster, and you have no empathy, and yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you something. The alternative was voting for a woman who was in charge of the border for the last 4 years, and over 300,000 children have gone missing under her watch, many of whom have now been sex trafficked or labor trafficked or are still missing. Tell me again how I didn't vote for the best interests of children? The alternative was voting for an administration who for the last 4 years let millions of illegal, unvetted people to come into the country where my children live and play Russian roulette with American safety. The alternative was voting for a woman who could not do one interview and give a clear and direct explanation of what she had planned for the border. What you're seeing is that she failed at her job for the last 4 years of keeping that border secure. And before you're like, oh, well, it's not everybody. There are people that come to have a better life, and there are good people. Nobody's saying that there's not, and nobody's saying that they can't be here. Do it the right way. There's 100 people that come, 1 is bad, the rest are good. Guess what? I don't want that risk. My kids live here. There is a reason that these laws are in place, is to protect American citizens. I don't know why you guys cannot see that. I don't know what's not clicking. And then you hear, well, Americans commit more crimes in America than other people. And what does that have to do with the price of tea in China? I don't want a criminal in office. I would never vote for a criminal. So the alternative was letting in millions of criminals. That's the better alternative. You guys are like, sometimes I wonder. The difference between someone who voted for Donald Trump and someone who voted for Kamala Harris, if you ask someone why they voted for Donald Trump, they can give you reasons, logic, statistics, facts. If you ask someone why they voted for Kamala Harris, they're going to give you reasons why you shouldn't vote for Donald Trump. See the difference? If you watch Donald Trump's campaign, it's about policies that he planned to implement for America. If you watch Kamala's campaign, it's about why you shouldn't vote for Donald Trump. Do you see the difference? The right was focused on the right. The left is also focused on the right. There's a problem there. Whenever the left talks about politics, they're always talking about why Orange man bad, and they are never talking about why Kamala is the better choice. Because you can't. Because if you focus on policies and numbers and facts, you focus on the effects that it had on Americans, and you love America, then you'd be forced to acknowledge maybe it isn't the better choice. And that is why more people than ever have left the Democratic Party. So the next time you say that somebody who voted for Donald Trump, who voted in favor of deportations, is a racist, I want you to tell me what the alternative was, the effects of the alternative, and why that alternative was a better choice. Thank you.
Okay. They're saying now that the dispersal order was given in English, but the airship says it's not possible to give the announcement in Spanish. Uh-oh. I don't speak Spanish. I mean English. I'll be right back. Hello?
Sigan la cuenta, mi gente, sigan la cuenta. Sigan la cuenta y compartan el live. Gracias a todos los que están apoyando. Vamos todos a seguir la cuenta, mi gente. Sigan la cuenta, sigan la
Siga
cuenta.
la cuenta.
Compartan el live.
Vamos, ay, ay. LA car chase, love the mail. We haven't had, I feel like we haven't had a chase in a while.
Los Ángeles, California.
The protests. Let's see if there's any updates. Group is currently on Maine and LA and Spring and LA. They're not going anywhere. Okay, here we go. Hold on. This guy captured the dispersal. Police has ordered the crowd to disperse. What if they don't speak English, man? Let's see. Let's check it out here. Oh, there we go. I didn't even hear anything. I thought it was in the clip. No. I thought we were going to be able to hear them talk. Disperse. The truck made its first announcement at 4:48 Cali time. This is officially an illegal gathering. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. I guess it looks like today they're getting a little more tired. And the cops are, and they're moving faster. Usually they let this thing go on to the wee hours of the night. Illegal gathering. And all members may be arrested. You know they're not going to arrest everybody. Eve Loves God. Thank you for the 27 months, 2 years. Thank you so much. I wonder if there are naturalized citizens there. They would be violating their oath. I wonder. There's somebody peeling out there too. Kind of feels like a distraction for what? Maybe the plane crashes? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe there's something else going on. They're watching us. Let me see what else I can find. So they gave the dispersal order. The only announcements I hear is coming from these people. Is that the dispersal order? Power to the people? Eric, thank you for the 5. Appreciate that. And for the year membership. Love y'all. Love you all. Mel, what's your ethnicity origin? We are all immigrants. Thanks for the coverage. And are you fluent in Spanish? I am Dominican. I mean, my family, Dominican, but I was born here in the States. And my family came, legally. My grandmother paved the way. I feel like I smell weed in the vents. I have a neighbor that they're all like smoked out, always smoking and stuff. A light smell. It's crazy. We're all immigrants. We're all together. We hold hands together. They didn't accept me though. When I used to go there when I was a kid, they kept calling me gringo. Gringo, hey, gringo. They can tell you. They can tell you're not from there. They can pick you apart. You dress decent. They're like, oh, you're not from here. Gringo. My family used to tease me. Wow. I I couldn't do it. I couldn't be out there this long.
Sigan la cuenta, mi gente. Sigan la cuenta. Sigan la cuenta. Compartan el like.
So they said Palmdale, California, deputy requesting assistance to the 17th Street and Palmdale Boulevard. Deputy being surrounded by protesters. Multiple units from Santa Clarita, Palmdale, Lancaster reporting. Surrounded by protesters. Ilhan Omar is upset about the dismantling of the USAID.
It is really, really a sad day in America. We are witnessing a constitutional crisis. We talked about Trump wanting to be a dictator on day one, and here we are. This is what the beginning of dictatorship looks like.
What are you talking about?
When you gut the Constitution and you install yourself as the sole power, that is how dictators are made. It is really, really a sad.
Ilhan Omar. ICE protesters and migrants have a standoff with Los Angeles. Police expected to stand down. Really? K-Dubs. Mother Russia. K-Dub said, in school, teachers would ask me what country I was from. I would reply in a Russian accent, I'm American. Mother Russia. Guten Tag. Well, I think it's German. Somebody said, I love my dictator. Oh my God, what happened to this dude? Damn.
Oh, yeah.
What's this guy doing?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Damn. Let's see, where was I looking? Some more clips. Wow. Damn, bro, look at this pimp, yo. Check this out. Where's this from? Ashley Holly, Fox 29. She said, I haven't spent 24 hours in New Orleans, and this is how the show started. Check this guy out. Check out this pimp.
Are we on? Why are you there by yourself? Well, I tried to find him, and I couldn't.
Are we on?
Oh my! Wow. Yes, we're on TV. Do you know what time it is? Seriously?
It's 5 o'clock in the morning here.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
Thank you, ladies. They're from Brooklyn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Brooklyn
New York.
in the house. Very nice. Did y'all have a good night?
Yes, we did. It was awesome.
It looks like it.
I got a lot of beads, and I got a grenade. Is this called a grenade?
Yes.
Yes.
Bro, they're gonna rob his ass blind when we get back to the hotel.
What exactly is in it again?
Don't worry about it.
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit. I like that.
Don't worry about what's inside. Just sip on that shit. Let's get back to the hotel.
Don't worry about it.
Get you where you need to go. Yeah. It's very nice. Did y'all have a good night? Yes, we did.
It was awesome.
It looks like it.
I got a lot of beads, and I got a grenade. Is this called a grenade?
Yes.
Yes. What exactly is in it again?
We don't know. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Get you where you need to go.
Well,
something.
every time somebody said "Go Birds," I ate a beignet.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, seriously. Thank you, ladies.
You are so
Maybe I'll see you again tonight.
All right.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. New Orleans is something, isn't it?
Apparently, I wouldn't know. I was in bed.
Is that right?
Damn, they lost out on the lick.
Wake up for the show.
Look how many beads I got last night.
And I won't even ask what you had to do to get those.
You know. So we're at Cafe.
What's that? There's all that white stuff on his face too. Maybe that's just a part of his facial features. Yo, doesn't his nose look powdered? Or what's on his nose? Or maybe it's just disfigured. I can't tell. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah. All right. He looked like he had a good time, man. I don't know. I hope when I get older like that, I can have a good time like that. Like now, if I drink, man, I'm like out. Dude, with at 5 in the morning, man, like by 12, 1 o'clock, I'm already like tired, exhausted. All right, let's see what else is going on. Oh my God, Taylor Swift dancing to Kendrick Lamar's song. That show over here going hard for Kendrick. Oh my gosh. What is that? It reminds me of Elaine's dance from Seinfeld. She's doing like the stanky leg or something. Poor Drake. So somebody else going back to the I guess I'll put it on the small screen so we can keep an overview. But that NYC thing that I was talking about, where they're upset about the puberty blockers for children being canceled. I don't know, they seem really upset about that. So people were protesting about that. I don't know, there's so many protests going on. And so this person here, I guess, kind of snapped. Let me see another clip.
Shut this entire city down! Not on our watch. Because what they will try to do, they will try to separate us. They will kick the trans people off the bus. They're kicking the indigenous people off the bus. They're kicking our...
That's not true. They're not going to kick you guys off the bus. I don't know how they equate that with like children being given puberty blockers, or I don't even know if they can get surgery or whatever. I feel like that stuff is irreversible, especially at that age. When you're making those type of changes to the body, a growing, developing body. I think that's horrible. It's disgusting. I don't know why anybody would do that. If they get older and they want to do it, go ahead. Knock yourself out, when you're an adult. But like at a child, making adult, life-altering decisions, permanent, like...
Trans people off the bus. They're kicking the indigenous people off the bus. They're kicking our intersex community off the bus. Our Two-Sphere Plus family, they're kicking them off the bus. They just want a membership LGBT bus. Well, guess what, babe? That LGBT bus, it's not going to have any gas. It won't have any tires. Y'all not going any far. Because we are a community that is made and has been woven with the fire and the spirit of revolution. Revolution! Revolution!
That's crazy, dude. Gender affirming care.
So the people that are not here with us, we will take note. It's not that cold.
I don't know if they're protesting multiple things, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, no, it's literally, it's what they're saying. The topic is about children. They're upset. Protests against Lang Health caving into Trump's illegal ban on trans health care for trans children. I just don't think, I think the medication and the pills and stuff, that's just too much, man. It's crazy. They need to go play with toys, go to school, play games, go out, play with friends. I didn't think about any of that stuff when I was growing up, the sexuality and changing sexes and shit. I just hung out with friends and, rode my bike back and forth and stuff. Went to school. guess the chopper's leaving. Let me just see if there's any other chopper feeds. Maybe they went to go refuel, take a break and stuff. Box is leaving.
Sigan la cuenta, mi gente, sigan la cuenta y compartan el like. Gracias a todos los que están apoyando. Sigan la cuenta, mi gente, sigan la cuenta y compartan el like.
Someone in the chat said I wanted to be a boy for at least 6 years, only because they could stay out after dark. Thank God it was the 1990s. I mean, there's gender dysphoria. I mean, I've heard of some people talk that they went through like a phase when they were younger, and then they got out of it, you know. Or some women are just a little more tomboyish or whatever, but like I've heard of gender dysphoria and people going through that, and then it just goes away. Man, oh man, oh man. Let's see, KTLA. Oh, I have KTLA right here. Okay. So I wonder, I really wonder if this thing is going to be going on like the entire week, or is it just the 2 days so far that they've done? That's it. Okay, Foodie. He is where the police are and has a scanner. People are agitating LE. Really? Let me check it out. I wonder if KTLA is going to fly out too. Let me check it out. Woody. That's weird. String. Oh, yeah. I feel like I've seen this guy before. Oh, yeah, he's right by the cops.
Guys, here they come. Oh, shit. I put my...
Who's coming? The SWAT team. Back up.
Hey,
Back up, G.
You guys gonna bail me
SWAT
out or
team's
what?
coming?
Hey, free foodie.
Let me follow the guy.
Free shoebox, free hood business, and foodie.
Oh, I think I followed him already.
What did he say? What did he say? They got the SWAT team coming. Oh, they're right there. Look.
Thank you, Kathy
Should
Kelly.
I leave now or what?
No, stay. We want to see. Oh, you can hear the speaker thing. We can barely hear it though.
My phone's gonna die, guys. Hit the follow, please. Please hit the follow. Phone's gonna die.
Captain, what's up? This tea is amazing. Yes, sir.
Just when they push, move. Okay. That's it. And then understand on that side. Well, actually, no. So you gotta move with them. If you don't, you gotta run. All right, they're planning a tactical. They're playing a tactical plan down there, guys.
Tactical.
Down there, guys. I don't know what to do. Should I leave or should I stay? So Glizzy thought in a plan right now. What do you guys think they're saying? Climb a tree. So what's that? Climb a tree. I don't know how they're gonna get this guy up here though. How are they gonna get that guy down? Oh, look at that way. He's taking a piss. The guy up there. What the fuck? He's pissing everybody. Oh, hell no. That's not right. Why are you gonna pee on your own people? That's too much. Oh man, that's not good. Ese güey sí. Move. They're on the way? I think they're moving. Hey. So, Glizzy, what do we do? Follow real fast? Stay with me. Oh, your video, man. Wait, well, I will look like bring in small. They just can't see me with this, though. So what, they're going to start pushing me out right now? he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he has a FEMA certification, that FEMA training.
Well,
See that guy? Yeah. I have no key on everybody.
Really? Yeah, he's in the door still like He's got good shutters too. Yeah, right?
Bunch of hoodlums.
the person I'm streaming, this is Rock and Roll Foodie. I'll put the link in the description. I've been kind of flipping through different TikToks.
I got Gutierrez.
I'll put this one.
¿Qué pasó, güey? ¿Tienes el nombre del nopal? No.
I live in my
This is in downtown LA, guys. Downtown LA. Update real quick. They called in the SWAT team. They're gonna start pushing people back. If you don't comply, they got the zip ties out to arrest you.
It's time. Es tiempo. Ice, ice, baby.
Ya vienen, güey, ya vienen, ya vienen.
Órale. Ahora es tiempo. Corre. Run. It's time.
Here they come, here they come, here they come. Make sure you guys bail me out.
La migra.
Oh my goodness. Here they come, here they come.
Here we come.
Then hut.
Hit that follow, guys. My phone's gonna die.
Vamos, 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 vamos. Ya se armó.
Horrible time for the phone to die.
Esto ya se armó.
What happened? ¿Qué pasó, güey?
No le tiraron. They can't make it del better. Ya va,
Well, there's people that are doing crazy stuff, man. They just threw something out of their mouth.
Es que no respetan estos güeyes. Yo voy con el de las noticias 7, ahí me voy a quedar.
Yo también, güey.
What raid? Aquí ya estamos. No, no, vamos.
Man, you got a good service, bro.
Saying we're here and we're not going anywhere. We're here and we're.
No se puede, porque ahorita nos van a agarrar. No se puede. No se puede.
Yeah, he's been saying his phone is down for like 30 minutes, 40 minutes.
Ahorita cuando vean, no que sí se podía.
Oh, LA Glizzy's there too? Glizzy.
Compartan, vamos,
Glizzy.
No se puede. No se puede.
No se puede. Hola, ¿cómo estás? You see LA Glizzy.
This is in downtown LA, guys. They just called in the SWAT team.
Ya hasta me dio miedo, güey. Ya estoy temblando de miedo, la neta.
¿Sí, güey?
Oh, sí. Imagínate.
Always at the same spot.
Christina, thank you for sharing the live. Carlos.
Oh, good. This is a good backup. Thank you so much.
Oh, gotcha.
Thanks so much, Kathy Kelly. Si se puede. Yeah, that's right. F Donald Trump now.
Es racista, a mí no. Ese güey es racista de las noticias, no me quiso apuntar a mí. ¿Dónde es? En Los Ángeles, en la Main y la Allison.
Aliso in Main Street, right here, guys, in
Allison.
downtown Los Angeles.
Vámonos, 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 porque aquí nos van a agarrar a madrazos.
No te vas a caer, güey.
Espero que si te vienen los
Taking over.
Ahora están atrás de nosotros porque dicen, no, váyanse, cabrón, allá,
aquí no.
Aquí no.
Aquí por las noticias nomás.
Ahí anda el papá de mi hijo. Ahí anda el papá de mi hijo. Gutiérrez, allá tengo a tu hijo en la casa. Ahí está el hijo de mi papá. Hey!
What's that?
Hey, knock it off!
What they do?
Nah, man, now they're throwing stuff at the police.
Oh.
Come on, man, that's not right.
Uh-oh.
Eso sí está mal, la neta.
What happened to the peace?
Hasta nosotros nos pueden dar por esos güeyes.
Sí.
Por esos güeyes nos pueden dar. Agárrelo ahí mismo, todito.
You get careful now, man. Hold on, hold on. They were hired for protest. Protesters are us. Protesters are us. Oh, here we go. Hey, opa! Vamos, dame. Up, oi. Go. Where are they going? They just ran through them? Past them?
Good job.
Oh, shit. It's time. Disperse. Get down or lay down.
Footy news. We're good.
It's raid time, baby. Let's go. Raid time, baby. I hope you stay safe, though. Trying to get some pictures for a thumbnail.
Go ahead. Sorry. Yo, they out here, they just kicked me out.
Wow, look at that. Oh my gosh, check out here too.
Yeah.
Look at all the SWAT on. You can see them on camera here too, on the chopper. I mean, I don't really think they're doing anything. They're just kind of walking past. Maybe. I don't know.
Everybody, please go up onto the sidewalk and out of the street so you can be safe. Please go up onto the sidewalk.
Oh, there's media. He's with media. He's standing with media. Oh shit, Britt.
Thank you, sir.
I low-key think it's stupid what these. I mean, I appreciate them protesting, but.
Wow. Wow, look at that. It's time, baby. Se acabó. Te chavaste. Te hiciste pupú. Oh, hey.
No, that's crazy. Yo.
Now it's getting intense, guys.
Te hiciste pupú.
Hey, it's getting active, guys. Hit that follow. That's all I asked for.
Oh, look at them, look at them. Oh, it's time, baby. Shine time. They're not playing. Look at that on the screen. Whoa, whoa. Police raid.
That's the SWAT team right there.
SWAT raid.
Squad.
Give me some space, okay?
Good.
10 feet. 10 feet.
You got the 10 feet, right? That's it.
Yeah.
Oh. Them boys ain't playing. Back up, back up. Raid time, baby. Whoa. Not playing. Go home. SWAT time, baby. Raid time. Riot time.
Spread out. I need one. Elbow space, elbow space, elbow space.
Want me to hold it while you at it?
Yeah.
Right here?
Yeah, just hold those batons up high.
Oh, damn. Yeah, man. Shouldn't get like that.
Who's fighting?
Hey, that thing's moving so quick. I'm trying to clear my so I can't even do it. Try to see you can do it. I can't. I don't see it.
Wow, look at them running. They're running. Why are they running?
You don't see it, huh? That's crazy.
This is our shoebox, guys. We'll give them a follow. Shoebox. Where the Mods pin is.
Why they running? Why they running? What happened? I thought you guys were.
Look, guys.
If anybody gets arrested or knows someone, they can.
If anybody gets busted, there it is, guys.
Jail support.
If anybody's here.
Who's paying for that? Somebody offering to pay for anybody to bail them out? It's funded? Why they running?
Phone's about to die, guys. Phone's about to die. Hit the follow, please. Damn it.
Okay, there's a few resistance fighters, though.
Well, they already pushed everybody back.
Yeah.
They're getting pushed back.
I got 2 bars left on this portable charger.
Thank you for the 10 K-dubs.
See how long it lasts.
What is it, 2%? What up, gangsta? What about that car? What's wrong with that car?
This guy's bringing a big battery pack. Alright.
Where's he at? He's almost here?
Where you guys at? Any battery? I brought one.
I'm good right now. Almost.
Ya llegó el papá de mi hijo, el Gutiérrez.
They're pushing back, pushing. Oh! They're gone. Somewhere. Uh-oh, pushing back.
So they're blocking that off right there.
Again, guys, I know this is textbook strategy, crowd control and containment. What they want to do is literally block off this entire area so the beer bottles and the throwing of items can stop. And if we look further north on Main and
beer
on
bottles.
Street, police have set up a perimeter, again, pushing out the crowds, creating a perimeter and allowing more crowd control so we don't have all these people blocking the overpass, distracting drivers. Again, police get involved when safety becomes a factor, guys. And protesting, I'm all for it, but the moment that safety begins to be a risk for people, or safety becomes a factor for people, obviously this is what happens. And look, if we look over there, we see cops.
Hey, which one is yours?
That's LA Glizzy News, guys. He's part of the press.
Oh, that's LA Glizzy? Okay.
So what he's saying is they formed a line right behind the riot gear. You can hear shots going off in the background. People are getting rowdy. They're starting to throw stuff. And they built that line so nobody interferes with the riot squad in there.
Newsom Pelosi. Yay, Dubs. Thank you so much for the 10. Pull up the chat. I got too much on my screen. Thinking that, am I gonna have to mow my own lawn? Oh God, you crazy. TikTok.
Turn it on.
Yeah. Oh, you can turn off the data?
Yeah, more pushing them
Hold on,
back.
I just connected it to you.
Oh, shooting too. They're shooting.
Did you guys hear that?
See the smoke in the background too. There's a crowd over there in the back. Boys in blue. Well, I think they were in black. But
We're in downtown Los Angeles.
that's true. We got robots.
I got to pick up my car at 8 o'clock, guys. Quick time check. West Coast. West Coast.
Oh, I think they shot. We're just shot now.
5:40.
more on
Okay,
the
thank you
screen.
guys. That's 8 o'clock. I gotta go pick up my car.
Cops coming.
And Maz, please don't block or mute anybody unless they're spamming. ¿Oh, sí?
Ooh, they threw something at the cops. They're throwing stuff at the cops. I feel like we need to get a wide view on this. Okay, let me minimize this one here. Let's get a full screen of this. This is where the action's at.
What happened? They're gonna start locking in. Move over here. They're gonna start coming in. Go follow LA Glizzy News, guys.
LA Glizzy, TikTok.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh shit, my bad. You gotta respect the boundary. Respect the boundary. Respect the boundary. Respect the boundary. I'm telling you, they're tough.
No, I wasn't even that close to them though. I was just right there.
Respect the boundary. I wouldn't even get close to them.
You're a weak ass piece of shit for that.
Ooh, she talking this.
You could have just said it. Good word. We learned that in
Somebody threw their flag. Somebody behind the perimeter. Somebody over here kind of taunting the cops too, the top corner there. Just much like Back up, back up.
short as fuck. 5'2", 5'3".
Oh, they're moving up. Bossman, can I hold it down here? Bossman, can I hold it down here? He's with me. We're all in the same medium. Stay your ass right there against the bridge. Stay against the bridge, my boy. They might not let you guys stay if you don't have a badge, bro. I know, it's all good. I'm gonna make one tomorrow.
There we go. Okay, what's going on here? Oh, they're moving in. Running.
Brought my badges today, guys.
But it looks like these protesters are kind of trailing in from behind them, behind the cops.
Last night I forgot I had them on me.
The helicopter's in a bad position though. We're not going to be able to
That's
see
in
past
downtown
here.
LA, guys. Everybody has rights. Legitimate credentials. Don't get close, dog. Don't get close, dog.
Careful, don't get taken down.
Hey. I wouldn't fuck around with none of them. The whole thing is if someone tries to penetrate that way, north of them, you're getting pushed back, bro. We're out here doing a live stream with LA Glizzy News, guys.
Glizzy.
Go follow him, guys. LA Glizzy News. Go follow him, just in case my phone's gonna die. 10,000 followers yesterday, guys. There you go. This is what he does, guys. This is his specialty. He's got the badges. He's got everything. We're about to hit 11,000 followers right now.
I got 25.
We got 51 on LA Glizzy Hot Dogs. If you don't follow that one, guys, go ahead. Don't forget to follow the one with 1 million.
Oh!
That was close to the helicopter.
Yeah.
FAA is probably going crazy right now. Crazy with that guy right there. Look how close he is to the building.
Wow, look at all the traffic.
Right there. But he's doing that to support them.
Yeah, JB, that's true.
They might see something they don't know.
Yeah, they did. They did, Murky, give dispersal orders. Hot dog news. Yeah. He does hot dog. Yeah, the hot dog stand, I think. Uh-oh.
Hey, they already cleared the Arcadia side of it. That Arcadia block on that other side, guys, is clear of protesters.
Oh. It's massive. Look at that.
So these guys not only are neighbors, that guy up there is also shout out to
Wow, look at all those cop cars.
Downtown Los Angeles.
Really? Meridian, interesting.
That's how I know that info. And I'm ready right now. He's getting ready to get out of here.
Noticiero 562.
Okay. Based on yesterday's performance by se prendió, I'm going to start pushing out about
let's go.
Yeah, the protest coverage, guys, here in downtown LA. Quick update, we are in Aliso and Main Street off the 101. They just called in the SWAT team, the riot gear people to come in and disperse the crowd. This was full of protesters. They're clearing it out pretty fast. The protesters are fighting back, and there's been shots fired. I don't know what they're using, tear gas or bean bags.
I would like for a little bit more.
We have some protesters, peaceful protesters still there. We have some people at the overnight.
This is Foodie News, guys. Foodie News.
Again, an officer here that put up those last
Wow.
night,
Protester just turned on their light, flashing at the police. They turned his back on.
I have a flashlight too.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, but you're not supposed to point it directly at their face. You point it at, like, you know, maybe at the ground, but I wouldn't go above their waist out of respect. Say again?
I was just talking to him. Put that light on. See, like,
Thank you for your job. Appreciate you. Right?
¿Qué pasó, güey?
He's a TikTok fan. He says he just wants to show appreciation and recognition for the work that I do and my neutral bias opinion.
There you go.
So
I had people messaging
the
me
cops.
yesterday.
Oh, see, there's a crowd
saying
that built
they saw
up
us on the
behind them.
Grammys.
That's what I heard too.
Right?
Yeah.
I was on the Grammys.
Hey, ¿qué pasó? Oh, aquí estoy en downtown. Ok, a ver, ¿qué hora es?
Hola, hola.
Where's the beef?
Oh, okay. Ok, ahorita llego.
Yeah, this is Los Angeles, yeah, Cali. They've had other protests in other places, in Phoenix, Arizona,
Again, the officer just confirmed
Texas.
that he says, hey, I don't mind you having that light, just don't point it directly at her face. And I said, again, I know, you know, however you knew he was ever gonna, trust me, I know. As long as we stay here, they probably won't move us, but they might.
I forgot we gotta go to Maquita's house. Come on. All right, I forgot. She just called me. All right, I'm leaving right now. Okay, bye.
Hey. Looks like they're clearing up.
Over there.
They're clearing up some of the protesters.
You're not gonna be able to go. You can't go past them right now.
It's time to go home. And you gotta go to work tomorrow. You gotta go to school, and the kids gotta go to school. It's time to go home now.
Yeah, I gotta go. I forgot. I had dinner on my.
That battery really lasted a long time, like an hour and a half.
All right, guys, I gotta go. My phone's dying now for real. Hit that follow. I'll be back here tomorrow. I gotta go. So hit that follow. Don't miss out on the more streaming coverage. I'll be back here tomorrow.
They're coming back tomorrow. The protesting tomorrow.
See it? Go on LA Glizzy News. But I gotta go. So hit that follow. I gotta go, guys.
Du hast me.
I gotta walk around. I don't think they'll let me through here, Samantha. All right, I'm out. Wait. Yeah, under Sancho Caro. Paso para acá, ¿no? Okay. I'm out then. Park right over there.
Okay.
All right,
I'm probably gonna head out too then if you're leaving.
La mayoría están del otro lado.
It's time to go home.
Aquí nomás están.
You're that way home.
Yeah, I'm gonna go around that way. I'm gonna stay on here till guys until I go to my car.
All right. It looks like the cops have done pretty. Let me see. I guess they've dispersed some of these crowds, but look, they're doing donuts over here on the side. Is that what they're doing? Donuts over here? Yeah. They're having fun going in circles there. Was it somebody sitting on a chair or a scooter? Is that a kid? The cops, I think they did a decent job, I guess, but the protesters started rallying up behind them, but maybe they cleared them off the bridge.
Hey guys, if you guys want to see the coverage, go to LA Glizzy News. He does live news streams. That's what he does. That's his specialty. Go follow him. Let me see your handle. You guys want to see? He's gonna be here till this thing ends. So that's what he does, guys. Go give him a follow. I'll see you, brother. Tell him, look, we got badges and all. We got official.
Yeah, they got badges.
Guys,
gangster.
So yesterday we were behind the
Fox has a feed.
I saw that. Yeah, I'll see you, brother. I'm about to go live. If you guys go to Shoebox, he's gonna go live too, guys. Go follow him. I'm gonna stay on the live. There's the Ron right here. And then I'm gonna stay on live for my protection until I get to my car, guys. So you guys wanna?
No, Fox is not live. They just got off 20 minutes ago. I can check the website.
So either one, guys. Shoebox will be live or LA Glizzy. All right.
LA Glizzy.
My family.
Here we go.
Who in your family, if you don't mind asking? My grandma, but she got her citizenship. So this is something you lived? Yes. And you know, the
Tell
police
us.
have given the dispersal order. Are you
What's illegal?
leaving? No.
No?
How long will you stay? I'm not sure. All right, well, thank you so much.
Why?
And the other issue we're having when we do talk to people, it's not clear that they can hear us. It is very loud out here.
Well, Christy's doing a great job in even being able to hear us, which is not easy with all between the helicopters and the music and the people screaming and the cars and the LAPD talking. There's a lot going on out there right now, and we see, this combination of several flags being on display there, and a lot of people highlighting the Mexican flag.
So we have someone else so why did you want to be here today?
For the raza.
The raza.
People have been working hard. They've been doing their thing out here in this country, LA specifically, and just to get thrown out. Come on, man. Like you just, it's like going back to Auschwitz. Come on. You separate people from the kids, from the family. No warning shots. Just taking them away.
How long have you been here?
My whole life.
No, I meant at the protest.
I'm sorry?
At the protest. Have you been here all day?
All day. Yeah.
How long will you stay?
I don't know. I can't say.
You heard police have given the dispersal order. Did you hear them?
Martial law.
Yeah, they did it over the helicopter. It was hard to hear, but yeah, they're asking people to clear out. Will you clear out now, or are you planning to stay?
When it's time to clear out, we'll clear out. We're just here to give a message, send a message.
All right, thank you very much. Appreciate you talking to us.
Yeah, of course, he compares this to Auschwitz. Auschwitz was a situation with German citizens who were taken to death camps where they were exterminated in the term of 6 million Jews killed in the Holocaust. This is a situation of potentially enforcing United States immigration law. Nobody is being taken to a death camp. There may be a disagreement over what's happening here, but that comparison does not have anything to do with actual history of what happened in World War II. But we understand people are emotional at this point, and they continue to wave their flags. It's an interesting choice. I've spoken to a lot of strategists over the years, Marla, who have talked about the fact that especially Latino strategists who have said that it may be more effective for people to wave American flags in this situation to prove that they want to be a part of this country instead of flags of other countries. But obviously there's a lot of pride for people's Mexican heritage. Christy, I don't know.
First, you got to get them out of government.
You said it's the Holocaust.
Quoting Rage Against the Machine, some of those that hold office are the same that were in process.
Crazy.
This one says, fight ignorance, not immigrants, abolish ICE. Seeking safety is not a crime, is what one of these other signs says. I see another one, immigrants keep America running. So lots of different messages here. That one says abolish ICE.
Christy, will you confirm, are you on...
Crazy. That was so crazy, dude. I have to clip that. That was crazy.
Than the president.
Christy, can you just reconfirm your location?
For my future, now I will fight for theirs. So for many people here, it is deeply personal.
Christy, can you hear me? Can you just please reconfirm your location?
Funny dancer.
Not sure if Christy can hear us right now, but we see, and we apologize for the language on the screen. We are in downtown Los Angeles, a few blocks away from City Hall, which we see behind Christy. She's also near, she had said, Placita Alvera, which is Alvera Street, some of the centerpiece of the original Los Angeles there as well. We have seen protesters near the 101 freeway. They've been moved through the day. As we approach the top of the hour, we are being simulcast right now on Channel 11 and Channel 13. At the top of the hour, we lose the simulcast on Channel 13. So if you are interested in continuing coverage of this and the other day's news, we encourage you to switch over from Channel 13 to Channel 11, where our live coverage of all of this is going to continue when we officially begin the Fox 11 news at 6 o'clock right now.
Can we put the camera down?
And we begin here on the Fox 11 News at 6 o'clock with breaking news we are looking at in downtown Los Angeles.
I wonder what happened with the SWAT and the cops. It looks like they're just moving freely now.
Marching in the streets of downtown Los Angeles. The LAPD has declared this an unlawful assembly.
Unlawful assembly, yeah.
And I'm Marla Tejas. This is a live picture from our crew on the ground. Christy Fajardo, the reporter there, along with Frank Aguilera, the videographer, bringing you these live pictures. That unlawful assembly declared about 45 minutes ago. And what does that mean for all who are in downtown Los Angeles protesting, taking over streets outside City Hall, lining the 101? It means that they are subject to arrest if they do not heed that unlawful assembly and the word to disperse. So far, we don't know of any arrests. That could very well not be the case, though. We haven't heard officially from LAPD. This is just one slice of the crowd downtown.
Look at that.
This particular group, though, has become more jovial, playing.
F all your foreign flags. Support your local ICE raids. This is supposedly this was spotted in California somewhere, in a remote location. I don't know. I don't know if it's really remote, but
it's quite the scene out there. And I believe we have global security expert and former retired Marine Intelligence Officer, Hal Kempfer, on the line with us. Hal, what do you make of the scene in downtown Los Angeles?
Well, Marla, this is obviously it's an unlawful protest.
Well,
it's not like they went out there and filed for everything to be out there. But LAPD is they've learned a lot. There was a lot of lessons learned in the George Floyd riots and other riots, and of course that could go back to the early 90s when we had massive riots in LA. But they have learned a lot over time. You see how they're controlling the crowd. They're trying not to escalate the situation. They're being very careful to contain the crowd. They want to avoid property damage. They also want to avoid, obviously, those who are not actively involved, for example, passersby or people in the area who could possibly get caught up in this. And of course, the fear would be they get hurt, somehow harmed. But they're basically controlling it. Now, a couple things to note. If you look into the crowd, that is not what I would call a crowd of young men and women of fighting age. All right, let me just put it that way. It's not a crowd that I would expect to immediately go into some sort of violent thing. It looks like a lot of people are just from the community of all ages. Some of them a little bit older.
Wow. The donuts. He almost ran into the crowd. Be careful with that.
Protesting federal policy.
I've seen a few times where these people accidentally look, run into the crowd. I've seen that happen a few times.
Do they pose an imminent threat? Do we have to use greater use of force in order to control this crowd?
So I don't know how if you can see the picture right now. We've now got Skyfox up above, and we see a car that looks like it has a Mexican flag on the hood doing donuts in the middle of downtown Los Angeles, which potentially could be dangerous for people nearby.
It's almost resembling a street takeover,
right?
With one vehicle.
Yeah, and so that's now happening.
That actually escalates the situation. Now LAPD may feel compelled to step in because now you're seeing a threat to the public. And so you may actually see some action
he might hit somebody
because they're watching the same thing.
Look at this person running out in the middle of the street.
I can tell you that certainly I know some places in town that have
cops ain't got control of nothing. What happened to the SWAT and all that stuff?
And they're watching what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely watching this at LAPD headquarters where they have live pictures of all the stations up watching the broadcast at the same time. And so they see it. The question is, how do you respond to this? And you wonder how, just from a political strategy perspective,
they got out the vehicle.
How is this effective at making your point,
they got the
winning
vehicle.
Over average American citizen
Look at that.
voters?
What the heck?
If you're trying to make a point about immigration, doing something like donuts in the middle of the street or waving flags of another country.
What is this shit?
I'm not sure how effective that is in terms of making an argument to the middle of the country that you want to vote in a different way.
It certainly does seem a bit counterproductive. When you see something like that,
perfect,
nobody associates that with peaceful protest. Now, I'm not entirely sure what the crowd is doing here. On the one hand, it looks like they're rallying around that car. On the other hand, it might be that they were trying to actually stop the car from doing what it was doing because it's very dangerous. So I don't rule out that there were elements of the crowd that may have said, hey, okay, everybody get around because we want to stop this car from doing what it's doing. At some point here, LAPD will have to move in. They will have to disperse the crowd. They're just trying to do so in such a way that they can try and not, inevitably it will escalate the situation to some degree, but they don't want to escalate it more. And if you look at some of the things that LAPD was doing during the college protests that we saw, the pro-Palestinian protests that were happening, with the Gaza war, they showed great restraint in many cases. In some cases, they did not, and they learned from that. But they showed relatively strong restraint from going in there and dispersing a crowd, when they didn't have to. And if they can control the crowd, if they can get the crowd to kind of disperse itself without actually having to physically come in contact with them, that's a much more preferable situation.
And that's sort of what we were seeing earlier with the crowd that they were successfully pushing back. There were some fireworks being thrown, some bottles, but that was really the extent of it. And then this crowd where Christie was, people were playing instruments. It was more of a party atmosphere. And it was just as we saw while you were talking, Hal, as we're looking at our Skyfox camera over Cesar Chavez in North Alameda, where that one vehicle was doing donuts. It looks like that has since stopped. We saw a whole line of LAPD officers seemingly running toward that location to put a stop to it because, as you said, now the public is a threat.
Mm-hmm. It's a threat to public safety, and that's really what they're doing. I mean, if you look at how they're arrayed around them, they've set up a cantonment area, and now they're doing something. You see how they're basically I'm not saying they're forcing them down the street, but they've got them going one direction. That's one of the techniques, is to channel the crowd in a certain direction. It can also dissipate the crowd energy in doing that. And I don't want to get into all the details, but these are things that we used. If you remember back in the Democratic National Convention in Los Angeles, I worked that extensively.
2000, yeah.
We used a lot of crowd control techniques that would dissipate the energy of these protesters by doing stuff like that. In fact, one case we dissipated them by basically the crowd could march up a hill, and they were marching up a hill in the summer under the heat, and it was amazing how much energy that crowd lost as they had to do something like that.
March them up a hill.
So we're not far from Union Station in downtown Los Angeles, if you're familiar with the area. And as we know, that's a transportation hub, not only the home of trains and subways and buses, and so if protesters were able to disrupt things there, that potentially could impact all of that. We don't know if that's what's going to happen, but we're just a few blocks away from there, and that could be a potential destination
huge group
for what we're looking at.
It could be. One thing I would point out, though, is this is a different type of crowd. This is not Antifa, for example, the anti-fascist, more of a left-wing crowd. They would look at critical infrastructure and disrupting things. I think this crowd, and I think a couple of the people in the crowd just said, hey, we're here to make a statement. And that's, I think, the assessment that LAPD has, is they're primarily there to make assessment. Not to say there aren't a few in the crowd that'll try and exploit it for some other reason or to do things like that one individual or multiple individuals did, spitting Brodies in the middle of the street. But for the most part, as long as the crowd doesn't really pose a threat per se, and it's not doing something like that, they're just going to try and contain them. Yep. And eventually the energy will dissipate as it gets later. I would also point out it's going to get colder, and some of those people may not have shown up with what they really need to protest throughout the evening. So sometimes these things, just basic physiology kind of takes care of itself in terms of the crowd deciding that it's time to kind of call it an evening.
Yeah, LAPD Central Division, just a quick update here. They have issued a dispersal order for Cesar Chavez in Alameda. That's right where that chopper is hovering above. That is the location where we saw that vehicle doing the donuts. So again, a dispersal order has been issued there. Also, and a dispersal order has been issued for those who remain where Christie's camera is at Arcadia, Main, Spring, and Los Angeles. Everyone there is subject to arrest. So bottom line is the greater downtown Los Angeles area is now under that unlawful assembly LAPD just putting this out just a few minutes ago.
Fox 11's Gina Silva has just arrived there on the scene. And Gina, what's it look like from your perspective?
Yes, we are located on Main Street and Aliso, and you can see here the LAPD line. These are the officers who are holding the line. As we've been reporting, it has been declared an unlawful assembly. This has been a demonstration that's been taking place all day long. I just spoke with some folks who got here around 7 in the morning. For the most part, it has been peaceful. We have noticed on our way here, some parts of City Hall and some bus stops, they had some vandalism, F Trump, different things like that. Also, ICE, many things against ICE. Other than the vandalism, there have been no arrests, there have been no fights, nothing like that. It has been overall relatively peaceful. But again, they are trying to prevent what happened yesterday, which was the takeover of the 101 freeway. And that is why the LAPD is taking no chances tonight, and they're making sure that everybody knows it is time to go home. Now, we've got a couple of folks here. Thank you so much for speaking with us. What's your name?
My name is Daniela.
Anita, why is it important for you to be here tonight?
Well, I've just come here to support my people. You know, I'm very grateful that our parents and grandparents, the sacrifice that they had to go through for us to have a better life. And, you know, just don't bite the hands that feed you, you know, just, it's not okay the way they're doing it. And it was never just about deporting the criminals. They're going after everyone, and that's not okay. So I think that we should stand up for our people and always be proudful and pride about our people and never forget about them.
Absolutely. And what about you, sir? How do you feel about all this?
I mean, I'm just here ready to support, show support. You gotta remember where you come from. Like she said, you can't bite the hand that feeds you. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people out here. We all come from struggle, you know? Everybody got their ways of showing their support.
And right over here, Joab, if you can see this adorable little girl, she's with her mom, and she does have the Mexican flag. She's been flying it over the 101 freeway. I heard both of you talk about why people fly the Mexican flag. And what I can tell you from what I've been told from many of the folks who have been demonstrating, it has to do partially with the fact that they are very proud of where they come from. And even if the president is calling a certain segment of the population rapists and criminals, they're not going to shrivel down and say, oh no, you know, we don't want anything to do with Mexico. We are proud of our Mexican flag, and that's why we are flying it. It doesn't mean that they want to go back to Mexico to live there. That is not what they have expressed to me. So
that's what they thought.
I hope that answers some of the questions that you had while you were discussing that issue. But again, this is, you know, that has been declared an unlawful assembly. And LAPD wants everybody to disperse and go home. It has been a demonstration that has taken place all day long. At this point, you know, at night, some of the troublemakers come out. I didn't see the vehicles that were doing donuts earlier that you were describing. I haven't seen it at least in this particular area, and we are at Aliso and Main. But obviously that's going on in other parts. And when that takes over, you know, it's just impossible to control. And that is why the LAPD wants to make sure that everyone stays safe. There were no problems earlier in the day. They were not telling anybody to disperse. They let everybody express their views. And that's just the way it's been. So at this point, you can see all of the LAPD officers here. Everyone is just standing, just sending the message. It's time to go home.
And Gina, I just want to clarify what I was saying earlier about the flags. I just have looked at focus groups and talked to strategists over the years who have compared, if you look at sort of middle-of-the-road voters looking at a protest, and if the protest has a bunch of American flags versus a bunch of Mexican flags, which we've seen in certain the May Day protests in the past, that the protests with the American flags do better with independent voters in the middle.
I disagree with you.
Okay.
I'm just saying in terms of the data.
I'm explaining. I understand that, and I see it all over social media. Why are they doing this? Why are they doing this? I'm simply explaining to you what has.
Right. No, I appreciate that.
What they expressed to me.
No, which I totally appreciate the context and the point that protester was making of don't bite the hand that feeds you is true. You think about where most of the food of this country comes from, not only farms in the Central Valley and in places like Ventura County, but then you also think of so many of the people that work in the restaurant industry in the back of the house. So much of the food of the United States, especially Southern California, comes from immigrants working on it every day.
And not just the food industry. You think about labor in the construction industry, which, of course, the wildfires, and we have thousands of homes that are going to need to be rebuilt, so labor comes into play there. I want to bring into the conversation Jim Helmold. He's a retired LASD chief of special operations. Jim, good to have you. No doubt that you have worked these unlawful assembly lines before. LAPD seems to be doing, an efficient job in dispersing the crowd. Your take on it?
Yeah, LAPD has assembled all of the resources, which is extremely important before taking action. Of course, with the top priority is going to be protection of life and property. So they're taking all precautions. You see people that are equipped and geared up, and obviously we'll also have contingencies such as LA County Sheriff's Department buses should the crowd become more disruptive. The problem with having large crowds of this nature is not the fact that everyone has a right to speak their mind, and that's a constitutional right that everybody in America respects. But when you have crowds this size, you often have agitators, as we saw in the 2020 riots. And so even if you have an overwhelming number of people who are there with good intentions and want to keep the peace, oftentimes agitators come into the mix, and the crowd psychology is often disrupted by that, as you saw, for example, with the person and their very dangerous maneuvers on a vehicle. Things like that are extremely dangerous.
So what's the strategy now for the law enforcement that's out there? If you were out there, what's going through your mind?
Well, obviously at the command post, they're getting updates from all of the respective area quadrant commanders to see if there's any disruptions in safety. One thing to take into consideration is everyone has a right to open movement of public spaces. So if there's organizers of this movement as well, they should keep that in mind, the mutual respect. You see them disrupting large streets. There's no reason they can't move over to the sidewalk, and especially during rush hour times, this is disruptive to people's way of life, and it can impede in safety, again, when agitators get involved. And so right now, they're trying to keep the emotions away from any actions, and that's what I've been very impressed thus far by the frontline staff of LAPD and the assisting units you also see from Highway Patrol. And undoubtedly, LA County Sheriff's Department is on standby if there's resources.
Peter, what's up, man? So the argument is that we need to exploit illegal immigrant labor so we can have cheap food. Do these people listen to the things they're saying? I was looking into that a little bit, and I think they were saying that, like, I don't know if the numbers are accurate. I'm trying to find sources. I don't know what you can trust, but they're saying undocumented workers make up 25% of all farm workers in the U.S. The majority of these workers are overworked and put in at least 10 hours of work per day in arduous conditions to feed American families. So yeah, they're being taken advantage of course.
You can disperse a crowd, but where exactly are you going to disperse them from? Los Angeles is a vast area, and if you disperse them from one area, you're going to disperse them into another area. So that's what undoubtedly LAPD commanders are coordinating behind the scenes at the command post, so that it's methodical, it's systematic, and then there's a place to divert in several areas these people so they don't just disrupt another part of the city.
So we're now looking at protesters moving past the Museum of Contemporary Art, which is in downtown Los Angeles. Jim, can you talk about
this is
some
from
of
one
the
website. I don't know. I don't know how. This is from Cornell IRL edu. But I'd have to look more into
that. What went well, what didn't go well, that now law enforcement is thinking about in this moment.
Well, there are a lot of takeaways that we experienced. For example, when the crowds were allowed to become increasingly violent, and again, I believe that it was mainly by purposeful agitators, and that's a whole nother side story we won't get into now, unless you want to at another time, depending on how long this goes. But what I'm attempting to say is that you have to take out those agitators. You have to control the crowd. As the emotions got built up, unfortunately, a mob mentality starts to grow when agitators are not removed from trouble, and that's what we saw in 2020 in certain areas. To be more specific, there were some cities, and I know this because we sent LA County Sheriff's personnel to some of these areas. In the cities that wanted us to stand down and not disperse the crowds when there was actual looting and rioting, those cities experienced more looting and rioting, and those who dispersed it, they went into other areas. So there is communication among these agitators, and you cannot let a mob mentality grow and get out of control.
What are your thoughts now, given it seems the crowd has gotten significantly smaller, at least from Skyfox's perspective, and they are just sort of marching along here? Haven't seen, the skirmishes that we were seeing before. Now it just is almost a parade of these anti-ICE protesters making their way down.
Yes, and I think this is all part of the plan that's being put together, and kudos. We know the LAPD chief, Jim McDonald, who was also the sheriff at one point in time. He's been around the block, as he would say, joking, he's a friend. He's been around the block a few times. And so he has seen these type of activities. I know that he's telling his commanders likely exactly what we discussed, which is we're going to respect the constitutional right of free speech, but we cannot allow it to rile out of control. And we cannot let agitators control what some people might have good intentions for. So I think what you're seeing is a dispersal into several different areas. If you look at the crowd, yes, there are large areas walking through different parts of the city, but I also notice that they're separated into several sections. And he has the ability to call in more resources to control those crowds and make sure that they're spread out and not causing disruptions.
Yeah, and it looks like things are in a better place now than they were maybe 45 minutes ago as this crowd is on the move, but looks like it's doing so relatively peacefully, at least this crowd. We don't know if there are other crowds on the move in other places that have been separated out. As we also have Hal Kempfer with us, the global security expert who's been a part of this in the past. And Hal, you mentioned this, but I'm thinking it is the strategy that if you're in law enforcement in this situation, you would rather the crowd leave on its own than having to get involved in arrests or frankly bad images of you moving in that could be used against you in social media, right? I mean, the preference is peter out on your own.
Absolutely. In fact, what you see with the movement of the crowd right now is, a number of them are going to get tired. And that is an old technique, is get the crowd moving. And when the crowd moves over time, particularly if you can get them going up hills, they'll get tired, more tired faster. But you get them moving, and eventually, it's night. A number of them out there are, if you looked at the crowd, assess the crowd at the beginning, a number of them out there were just, regular citizens from the community. It wasn't a preponderance of young, physically fit people that were maybe looking to do something more confrontational. A lot of them are probably saying, look, we've been out here all day. It's time to go home. And so as they walk, you'll often see where they will just kind of, onesies, twosies, or whatever, kind of just dissipate and go back to wherever they parked and they head home. And
let's go, y'all. Shit alive. Stop calling on you guys. Shit alive. Shit alive. got Telemundo right here.
Cops in the background.
Back over here.
Cops really big. Cops rolling deep. So it looks like this huge crowd as they have them on the move. Thank you for the follow. I'm awake. Appreciate that. What am I doing here? Massive crowd on the move.
Hiding them. I'm not sure, but there may be something where it depends on how you deploy your personnel. But you can put personnel where you kind of almost create like a route that they have to go through, right? Which is if they go straight, they're going to run right into you. Oh, but I can go left or wherever. And they will move that direction. And that looks to be some of the techniques. I really can't tell from the...
Thank you, Sam's Mom, for the 5. They are out at Western Union on Friday sending money to Mexico. That doesn't help our country. Oh.
That's a time-proven technique, is you just basically you channel them into a particular direction and move them. And what will happen is, now they're walking, they're full of energy, but they're probably, and you've noted this already, there seems to be less of them there than they were when they started. And the longer they walk, particularly at night, particularly as it's getting colder, the tougher it is. The other thing I don't see, too, is, and we would see this with some protests, is they would actually have logistics vehicles. Yeah. You would sometimes see where they would have a vehicle set up that would have water or other things that people need. I don't see those vehicles, and it could very well be that there was one at some point and that the LAPD found a way to separate the crowd from the vehicles. That's also a time-proven technique. And when they don't have access to water or other things like that, again, the crowd will tend to dissipate over time because they get thirsty, they get tired, and a lot of them say, okay, it's enough. I've done enough today.
And at some point, they got to get back to wherever their cars are if they drove there as well, because now we're moving in the other direction. Hal, thank you for your perspective. We're going to sneak in a quick commercial break. We'll have more on this and the rest of the day's news right after this.
Okay. So it looks like they've kind of broken them up a little bit, but you have this massive group marching somewhere. Okay, let me see if there's any other. Oh yeah, the NBC was live, I think. Let me get NBC. Yeah, NBC is live. Let me pull them up. Okay. There's still crowd at the bridge, though, by the bridges. There's a lot of people out there. Pretty big crowd there. Is that cops pushing in on them? I think maybe that's cops.
The fog, yeah.
Yeah, that kind of there's cops already here at the bottom. Looks like maybe pushing them. They got the cop cars right there too. Rolling. Well, it is actually cleared up more because there's people all over those two bridges. I think.
There is a show at 7 now.
Oh, she cut off. So it almost sounded like they're going back tomorrow. I wonder if they plan to do this all week, the protests. IRL media is back tonight. They're probably all going to go get some fuel, I guess. CBS is live. I mean, yeah. some of the stuff. Whoa. Is that KTLA? KTLA?
The protesters there. So
yeah,
they are still.
Wow. Big group. Cops are pushing them. Yeah, cops are pushing them. And then they're running up ahead. It looks like maybe to block off the road. Maybe they don't want them going up that road. Let's see what they're doing there. Nope, you're not going up there. Maybe some people trying to get to their car. Well, they're still getting through, though, these people.
Okay.
They didn't control this side of the...
Awesome.
What a mess. I'm not sure what that was. Well, they cleared them off from the right here.
Okay.
Oh. There's somebody there, looks like, with drinks and stuff, maybe, or some type of... Day Without Immigrants movement. Day 2.
Okay.
RT, I don't know if I don't have permission to use that guy's stuff. I don't think he wanted people using his stream. I don't know if he's still online. This guy over here with like his camera recording the cops up in their face.
The way that they're doing it now, of getting people in the streets and at work, is just horrible.
It's a battle cry from a community fighting for what they believe in and for their hope to stay home.
Every person here is a foreigner to some degree, and we're just standing up for our rights, for what we believe in, for all the hard work that a lot of these individuals, including myself, have done.
And that's why all the Latinos, we come together, because we know our culture, we know our history. They try to erase it in the history books, but we remember where we're from, and we stand together.
All right, and this scene continues to grow here. We have LAPD behind us here at this freeway entrance.
And you can Arcadia and Los Angeles Street. The Los Angeles Street goes over the 101 freeway here. You see more of those mobile field forces from LAPD that are lined up in a skirmish line here that have pushed the remainder of the protesters that were left over from the initial push. It looks like about 250 protesters that were left over in that initial push. They are here on the bridge, and now LAPD is allowing them to go south across to the south side of the 101 freeway. Initially, the LAPD didn't want anybody going that direction, but at this point, they have dissolved most of the crowd, and they are now allowing them to disperse to the south. They are still sending in some mobile field forces here. You can see some of them here going back into their ranks, but for the most part, they are moved south now from Arcadia towards Aliso. The good news is the freeway is still protected by the CHP, the the officers there that are blocking the on and off ramps from those protesters getting on the freeway. So that's the latest overhead up in Sky 5, and I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Yeah, they don't want them on the freeway. I guess it somewhat looks dispersed. I mean, there's that huge crowd that was moving. I'm trying to see if Fox comes back from commercial. It's still in commercial, huh? I mean, this is still a relatively decent-sized crowd, I guess. 200-something people there, but I guess they've separated and maybe broke them up. Some of them are just still hanging around. Oh, look, cops are here.
Mike?
Cops running down here to block this off, too.
Okay.
Time to go home, man. It's bedtime. Even though it's like early over there, I guess. Like 8, 7, about to be 7. There's the cops. Go home already. How many times we gotta tell you? I am tired. Christina, yeah. I'm going to get off in a bit because I'm going to have some dinner and then take some medicine. I think I'm going to take NyQuil tonight. And take some medicine and get a good night's rest. I've been putting my phone on silent at nighttime too, so I don't even wake up at night. Fox still hasn't come back. I wonder if they got something going on the YouTube page. Okay, here we go. Yeah, they're live on the YouTube page. I don't know what this is, that vehicle. That's Aliso. They're still on that street, Aliso? Aliso? Wow.
Yes, sir. Okay.
at the clouds. They're up so high, too. Seems like they're so high up.
Thank you. Top of the seven. Top of the seven. Okay. You said fuel-wise, what? 20 minutes, Mike? Can we do the top of the seven and get home? I gotta know now. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, as long as you take us right at the top, we'll be able to stay and then go for fuel right after that.
A lot of people.
Okay, that should work. Okay, that should be fine. We should be okay. Okay. We'll stop at an Arco on the way home.
Oh, the cop cars. Look at the cop cars behind them there.
If you want to orbit, Mike, it'll save on fuel.
I wouldn't be pushing the fuel.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be pushing the fuel. If it was me,
this scene here that's
I want 30 minutes extra for the flight home, even if it's 5 minutes away, just in case.
2nd Street east of City Hall.
They're trying to push it to 7, I guess, for the 7 o'clock news, man. I'm not trying to take my ass home, man. Forget the 7 o'clock hit. We're going to push this shit.
Absolutely.
I see too many shit with all this plane stuff and Black Hawks and everything. Nah, man. Take this shit home.
Quick. Okay.
We'll make it with 45 seconds to spare. Hell no. Oh, look at it. They're getting in the middle of the road. Are they on the roof? Or what is that? I don't know what that is. Are they in the building right there? Massive crowd. Cat chat. Last night's sleep. I had a good night's sleep, but I only slept 6 hours. I think that's why I feel tired today. The stats show good. See the aura ring. I had a sleep score of 78. I slept 6 hours.
Okay.
So it could be better. Tonight tomorrow I can sleep in a little bit, which is nice. So
keep it coming flat.
A little bit.
Yeah, keep it going.
When I get off, I'm gonna have some dinner, late dinner, and some medicine.
Why don't you just
dreams? I don't think so.
Fly towards.
Oh, I did, but I don't remember what it was.
At 12 o'clock.
Now the animals come out. Party time.
Just stay over the clouds and.
I know. Wonder if everybody has to get fuel. I don't know how the airplanes avoid this area. I guess they fly higher till they get to LAX.
Thank you.
Seems like they did a decent job, I guess. I mean, for the most part, it hasn't been violent. Besides the couple of times they said cops were attacked with bottles and stuff, like bottles thrown at them. I mean, the car thing was dangerous too. The cars doing donuts. Here they come. That person sped out and got the hell out of there.
Okay, you can turn right.
That would have been me.
And you can go back to where we were.
Watch some crazy ass. I really need to stop watching this airplane shit. It just popped up randomly. Maybe my algorithm. Let me show you this crazy ass story. I'm over these airplane shits. Which one is it here? Let me see. This one.
That's okay.
The croc.
Shit, I can't with this.
No, we try not to do that.
Crocodile escaped from someone's luggage and onto the back of a plane. This caused panic and made everyone rush from the back of the plane to the front. And this sudden shift in weight caused the plane to lose balance, sending it into a nosedive. It crashed into a house near its landing site, killing 20 of the 21 people on board. But the crocodile survived the crash, only to be captured and killed later.
Bro. Crocodile caused plane crash. And it's from 2010. A Philair let L-14 crash. And let's see here. It crashed on the approach to the Bandundu airport in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, killing all but one of the 21 people on board. Oh, actually, one person survived. A statement from the sole survivor: the accident was possibly the result of occupants rushing to the front of an aircraft to escape from a crocodile smuggled on board by one of the passengers. The move compromised the aircraft's balance to the point that control of the aircraft was lost, although some sources doubt this claim.
All right, Mike.
It's cops. Yeah, it's just nuts. JB, I think it might be a real story, but they're kind of questioning it, some of the stuff of the story. An accident investigation branch investigators stated that the claim was extremely unlikely, that they wouldn't rule it out completely. They later stated that they were unable to draw any definitive conclusion due to it not being in possession of the flight recorder data.
Yeah.
The only survivor of the crash stated that the investigators that a crocodile was smuggled in a duffel bag by one of the passengers and had shortly escaped before landing, sparking panic. The flight attendant rushed towards the cockpit, followed by all the passengers, and the resulting shift to the aircraft's center of gravity led to an irrecoverable loss of control. That's a weird story, man. I don't know.
No.
Thanks, coffee.
Okay.
I can't help it. I gotta stop. Yeah, it's unhealthy. Flight 3407 crashed 30 miles from my house. Pilots got chatty, and were at fault. Really? Damn. Wow. Yeah, the balance of the plane, yeah. Okay, TLA, what are they doing now? Got another shot of the protesters here. It's kind of looks like it's dwindling though, a bit. Let's see. It look like these cop cars are kind of following some of these vehicles, or kind of trailing alongside them. Yeah, they're kind of scattered.
Los Angeles, Alameda.
Another group there. Yeah. Yeah, look at that truck. They're going hard, man. It's been a long day. People been out there all day. Damn, we had a C-17 crash in Afghanistan because the weight imbalance was wrong. I guess today's the day without immigrants. Today and and yesterday. I guess they're gonna do day 3 tomorrow. I don't know. Some more there. Oh yeah, the cops pushing them too though. U-turn.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, maybe it's chilled out for tonight. Because last night, at some point, I went to bed. Some of us went to sleep. Some stayed on. But last night they were using tear gas and stuff, dispersing. But they let it go on a lot longer yesterday. Brazilian wife cooks her husband's penis. Gotta do a video on that.
Mike, let's fly south to look down this street. Just cross over the 101 here, and there you go. That's gonna be Temple. Okay. We could start to slow it down.
Yeah, that story, this chick, this was in 2021. I did a live stream on it.
You can hold here.
She cooked her husband's penis in a frying pan after killing him in self-defense, quote unquote, and slicing it off when they argued about splitting up. Holy shit. Let me show you the couple right here. Real quick. That's a picture of the couple. She got that look too, man.
Los Angeles.
Diane Cristina Rodriguez Machado, 33, was arrested by police in the Brazilian city of São Gonçalo, June 7th. They were called to the couple's house in the neighborhood. They found the victim lifeless. That's crazy. Naked and mutilated. He was only identified by his first name, Andre. So she cut it off and cooked it in soybean oil in a frying pan. They believe the crime took place around 4 a.m. after the couple had argued about splitting up. The cops seized the kitchen knife from the scene and that was believed to be used to kill her husband and subsequently dismember him. They've been charged with murder and corpse desecration. Damn. I didn't know this. They have an 8-year-old son and a 5-year-old daughter. And they ran a pizzeria together. Crazy. I think I did a live covering stories of women that have done that to men. There's a few stories about that. I mean, the most infamous one is what's that lady's name? Forgot the lady's name. JB. Lorena Bobbitt, yes, Lorena Bobbitt. That's the most, I think, one of the most infamous ones. But there's other stories of other women that have done that. Scary.
Okay.
Shabusiness. Yo, Shabusiness was crazy too, man. What she did? Oh man. I guess it's kind of broken up. I don't know what the choppers are.
Yeah.
How's the highway?
It's an oldie but goodie.
Sure business. That chick was nuts. Smiling after she did it.
Thank you.
All right, I guess we're gonna wrap it up. I think it's kind of somewhat tame. I mean, I'm sure they're out there still. Look at them right there. F ice. They still have pockets of people.
Yeah, we're good here.
Yeah, they cut off the stream. They're probably gonna go refuel. I don't know, maybe they'll come back later. I mean, it's still early with her. But you know, if this actually does end, then maybe that's it for today. Seems like they're gonna be coming out tomorrow.
That is over. This, you know, why don't we move over here? Because that's over. Let's, by Union Station, you see it out your door? Okay. Yeah. Just right over Alameda. Just north of the station.
There was that one group kind of marching. I don't know what happened to them. A big group. Good night, Coffee. Thank you. Hope you have a good night. Sleep well. You can't find this KTLA stream. It's on the website. If you just type in, if you go to Google and you type in KTLA Los Angeles, it should pop up. Let me see. Sometimes, let me see this. Let me see. Let me see. Watch live. I think they're showing something else. That's interesting. I don't want to lose this feed then.
1 minute. Okay.
Let me see. Getting a commercial. Me da peda. Me da pedas. Yeah, actually, I don't see it on the website. I don't know how I have this feed. I've just been stuck on the link the whole time, so maybe I somehow continued on. It's an F Google. I've always been kind of curious about the Miss Bungle. You're actually not wrong. I went to the KTL site; it's not there, so I don't know how I have this link. I think because I've had it from before. Maybe it just kept on with the chopper feed.
Well, Mike and Sherry, looking at the smallest, or the largest group, I should say, of protesters out here tonight. The LAPD has done a great job of dispersing the crowd.
I don't know how this shit's going, but it's going.
Right in front of the Union Station here, as I come out to a wide shot, you'll see the group there on the sidewalk. As I come up the street here towards the 101 freeway, you see some of the LAPD officers that are remaining on scene here, blocking off the street. But like I said, for the most part, it looks like about 25 protesters here in front of Union Station, and that's about it. They dispersed the crowd mostly to the north, but some of them got into the downtown LA area south of the 101 freeway, and that's when the group started to disperse really well. They are pretty much broken up for the most part, and it looks like this protest at this hour is over, but the effects remain on scene here. You can see all the streets here in downtown LA still impacted, northbound especially, and again, the on and off ramps on the 101 freeway still closed. That's the latest overhead up in Sky 5. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
All right.
Okay.
I think they got to go refuel anyway.
We're going to go for fuel.
Yeah, they got to go for fuel.
Simon Des, Sky 5. We are low on fuel. We're going to have to leave.
Low on fuel, baby.
Yeah, sorry about that. We are low on fuel and have to go get fuel.
Fuel time.
Simon Des, Sky 5 on the regular radio.
I know. Terry said, I hope they had an airplane space on Facebook. Oh, my God. Karen said, gotta go to bed, 2:30 a.m. Good night.
It's going to be about a 30-minute turnaround.
So they might come back in a while. I think I'm just going to leave this link riding.
Yeah, you can take me on the way home. That's no problem. I will be on the ground in about 10 minutes.
Oh, wait. Did I miss something here? JB, thank you so much for the 20. That was really nice of you. Thank you. And the 2 years. Holy moly. You've been riding out. Oh, now it cut off. Kind of cut off. All right, man. Well, we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm going to have a little late night dinner. Watch Love After Lockup. And take some medicine. Get like really good rest tonight. Hopefully there's no chases tonight. TikTok's wild. Yeah, I found like a bunch of links. Nat found a bunch of links earlier. Different people on. I should follow those people too. Case. Yeah, TikTok. LA Glizzly's live over there. For anybody that wants to check him out. I'll just put the link in the description too.
They didn't hit me, bro. They saved me. He grabbed my backpack and he walked me.
No, where's my... I'm looking for my badge, bro.
I'll put the link and then I'll get off.
Okay.
Oops.
Slow it down, Mike. Slow it down.
They're hauling ass in that chopper now. Oh, that's that thing on top. That's the, I've been on top of this before. I forgot what it's called in Cali. This is kind of cool. I don't remember what it's called, but you can see like the whole city on top of there. Something, graviton, I don't know. I remember this. Yes, thank you. Griffith Park Observatory. That's pretty cool. Yeah. It's kind of nice, like, sightseeing. I think you park on the hill or whatever. You gotta find parking and stuff. There's people up there right now. You can go there at night. Or maybe that's just, like, park people.
Thank you.
Was there? Deli? Looks like I got some activity up there. I don't know if it's just... I don't know if I'd fly in a chopper, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I've been there. Very cool. Used to be a little zoo at the bottom. Oh, nice. That's cool. I mean, I feel like I'd have to fly on a chopper though, just cause the chase stuff. Maybe one if I ever do one day, but I don't know. The chopper stuff, man. Also, Glizzy. Let me just put him in the description. LA Gliz. Yo, is it true too that people that deleted TikTok can't use TikTok anymore? Like I heard that they're selling phones with TikTok on it for like thousands of dollars. TikTok phones selling. This was on January 27th. People are listing phones preloaded with TikTok for tens of thousands of dollars. I have a phone I'm not using. I was going to give it to my mother, but if I can get 10K for it, shit, I'll sell it for 10K. It has TikTok on there. Buy my mother a phone and keep the rest. If that's what it's really going for. Phones with TikTok installed are selling for thousands on eBay. Bro. Shit, I'm going to start pulling on my old phones. I don't know. It's crazy. I gotta have TikTok. I gotta have TikTok. I need it. No helicopter, Debbie? Darren on TikTok. Someone has been hit by a car. Really? Let me take a quick look. Damn, yo, you got a lot of, all the stuff that's going on TikTok, Kathy. Thank you for the file. Let me take a peek and see. Oh, Duran. Oh, Duran. I don't know why I said Darren. Duran. Let's see. For some reason it's not loading up. Let's see. Let me try over here. For some reason it's not working. Oh, there you go. I think it popped up.
Hey, two TSCs are going eastbound Tampon to Alameda. Can you direct us to that problem on Cesar Chavez in Spring?
Okay. Let me see. Let me get over here and see what Spring looks like. Not far away from it. Hang on. Let me get up to Chavez.
Someone had been hit by a car. I wonder, like a protester, maybe?
Feed Queen 630 tomorrow. There's nowhere he is. Alright, hold there. Let me see. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Alright, we've been blocked between Chavez and Arcadia. That group is about, I don't know, maybe 30 people. And we're going to continue to push them north. North and continue north through Cesar Chavez. So
oh shit, what happened?
Eventually, when they get closer, I'm going to need two blocking forces. On Cesar Chavez.
Lights, camera, action!
Wow, look at those cops rolling.
Northbound Alameda to the problem.
Wow, look at all the cops.
Yeah, I think they're northbound.
That's what?
And then hang a left on Chavez. And then Chevron right there. And then come on over to it's actually New High. Yeah, it used to be Spring. We'll call it Spring.
They got the taco truck in tow. Let's go!
There's a blocking force.
Oh wait, never mind.
You walking northbound.
That's not a taco truck.
Through Cesar Chavez.
Just kidding.
That's police. Oh.
At the intersection of Main and Aliso. Come up.
That would have been so much better if it was.
Rolling deep. So many cops. Wow.
Wait for me!
260, do you have a message to the SCP to quickly...
Let's go!
Yeah, come up to the unit at Main and ISO.
Mucho más que ser, Latino! Let's go!
Oh, the paddy wagon. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And verify where the squads are with you. Robert, Queen 260, the CP, it is going to be 260 as well as Queen 150. And we are moved the squad that is just north on Main, just north of Arcadia. They're preparing to get out of the way so that we can start directing northbound traffic. We'll make a move right now.
Northbound traffic, check.
Roger. Queen 260 and Queen 150 stand by for chopper.
Stand by.
Read the last message for Queen 260. 260, repeat.
Wow.
Roger, sir, came in a little bit broken. Was there a message you gave? Roger, stand by for work. Roger.
Squad and Spring, mid-block between Arcadia and Cesar Chavez. Are we going to continue pushing them past that bus? And northbound to Cesar Chavez, I got resources in place in Chavez to facilitate that northbound push through Chavez.
Northbound push through Chavez.
10 Chelsea airship, confirm you want us to go into the Chevron?
All right, so I put the link for all those guys. If you want to check any one of their videos out, if you want to continue to listen to them, it's in the description of this live stream. So the Rock and Roll Footy. I don't think Rock and Roll's live right now. LA Glizzy's live right now, and Duran. Duran is the feed you see right now. Duran, he's live too on TikTok. So the links are there in the description. Want to go check them out. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I stayed on longer than I anticipated, but it kind of got crazy, so I just said, you know, whatever. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. And yeah, hit the like button on the way out. Be safe. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Lord Almighty. Bye. Bloop, 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 bloop. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it, man. Bye.